So day one we did inside the main moat here, these bits. Then yesterday on the moped we went out this way, but about 60 kilometers. So today we're going to try and do by bike the bits to the west and the north and the south. So we'll see how far we get. Might be a case of go and do some of it, come back and have a swim to cool down, and then go and do the rest. Okay, given it's going to be another sweaty day on the bikes, and this is the area we're going to be cycling through, finding the temples in amongst the forests and the hills. I think we probably need to stock up with a bit of decent breakfast at our hotel before we get going. Breakfast spread at the Orchid Hotel. Guest house hotel. But it came in a banana leaf held together with a little stick today, and then we've got the usual banana and honey to go on it. Bit of melon, and she's just off cooking our eggs, which are some of the best eggs we've had for a long time. Yeah, lovely breakfast here for 100 baht a head. And not a bad setting, even if we are in the carport. Okay, we're back on the bikes, and we're just driving around the outside of the inner bit that we looked at day before yesterday. Looks a bit busier than it was, but there is a tour group, and maybe people tend to get out a bit earlier to have a look at it. But it's lovely just cycling around the outside with the moat and seeing all the cheddies and temples. Nice little cycle, and I actually got a bike with gears. Okay, not sure of what 3 chum was on our list, but our guide headed this way, so I hope she knows what she's doing. Doesn't know what she's doing on the bike, she's just gone into the ditch. Come down that little lane, and we're now into the historic park again, or certainly starting to see more of the old Watts. Just where we put Google Maps on, or we'd never have found it because we were going along a main road thinking this doesn't seem right, but it was the right way, just had to turn off. So worth using Google Maps. The little A4 maps they give you aren't particularly detailed or accurate. Okay, another day, another temple. Wat Pa Lan. There's another one just over the road. We'll have a look at it in a minute, no doubt. But this one here is Wat Pa Lan.
There's another one with it they can't date.
I mean, probably for every couple they found, there's another one that's still to be found. There's such a massive area, and there seems to be Watts every couple hundred metres. So I'm sure there must be lots they haven't even found yet. And like you said the other day, what about where everyone lived? And yeah,
I think they must have lived. We need to find that out. That they must have lived in wooden things.
Maybe saved all the bricks for the temples. There are cows in the temples. Hope they were able to read the signs. This one's quite different with the tablets all the way around. Well, groups of 2 on the straights, and then a group of 3 at every corner. First time I've seen that. Shame all the inscriptions are long gone. And then there's another bit beyond, with a moat around it. Okay, this one was built to house Buddha's right medial malleolus bone, which is in the foot, and surrounded by teak trees. How many was it? Quite a lot. 300 teak trees.
This is Wat Man Korn, which is otherwise known as the Temple of the Dragon, because there were lots of stuccos found here which were from Hindu mythology, Makaras, I think, which obviously looked like a dragon. But it's also known because it's got these remnants of this balustrade here, which was apparently full of ceramics, but you can't see any ceramics left now, but there's little bits of it as you go around, bits of balustrade. There's obviously a chedi and an ordination hall and a splash assembly hall. So it's really pretty here. And Callum's over there playing with his drone. And in every temple we've been to, there's been somebody who's brushing up leaves and just making it all look so immaculate. Amazing.
saving the good stonemasons for doing the temple, not the steps up to it. Looking at this, it's just boulders placed. Everywhere else we've been, it's been beautifully crafted stairs. Maybe they went for the rustic look. Jan had read that there was one that was worth climbing up the hill for. I'm not convinced this one's it. But it's amazing how different they all are, to be fair. This one's kind of got the pillars in a line and almost looks like some of the Greek ones. Yeah, as you can probably tell from the fact I'm out of breath, it's at the top of the hill because the last one wasn't the right one. You think it's this one? Let's hope. Looks a bit better from a distance. And there's offerings here, pretty cool. The hill behind. Glad you had to climb that one. Yet. Nice with the offerings here. This is the one that's worth climbing a hill for. Wat Sarfan Hin, judging by the number of people who are climbing up here. There we go. Long climb up. But it looks like there's a big Buddha at the top. For the view both ways. Okay, this is Wat Sri Cham, which we think is the most photographed temple in Thailand.
Either this one or the next one.
It's either this one or the next one. We'll go with this one until we get to the next one and see. And adding to its most photographed status. But it is quite impressive with the Buddha through the arch, through the gap. And seeing the pictures of what this was like when they found it, there's quite a bit of restoration gone on to get it back to look this good. So we've still got some of the gold on the fingers. Oh, it's been restored. Reconstruction of what it would have looked like. So there would have been 3 prongs, of which there's just the one remaining. It's one of the oldest temples. You can probably see it's Hindu and dedicated to Shiva, sorry. But yeah, it predates the town being the capital by the sound of it. But yeah, it goes around a little bit over here with the sitting Buddhas. Come around again, there's another big structure over there. But yeah, this is the most impressive bit that's remaining anyway. From this end you can see how big an area this covers. And I'm not quite all the way back either, so shame some of these statues have all lost their heads at this end. See, it still goes a bit further, and you can see the moat in the distance just there. So would have stretched all the way back to the moat. Jen's taken the lazy route inside the moat somewhere. If you can actually get back across it at the other end, otherwise she's got a long cycle round to join me. I'll see ya. She's got lucky, there's a bridge along there, so she's got a shorter route than me. I'm never going to hear the end of that. This one didn't really feature on any of the guides or maps or whatever, but we were just cycling past and Jan spotted the elephants at a distance. But absolutely beautiful, this one, with all the elephants all the way round. Well, obviously been restored by the look of it, but yeah, it's quite incredible. So this is the temple in the centre of town, Wat Trapang Thong. Lovely with the lanterns on the bridge going across. In this one with a mix of the old and the new. So there's the remnants of 6 old cheddies, and then obviously the current temple, which is very much in use. Gold leaf attached to the walking Buddha in there. And another walking Buddha over here. As well as a little, it's like sort of little scene of a monk and someone worshipping. So after all that cycling and all those temples, we're heading back to our hotel and our lovely pool for a well-deserved bit of relaxation before we head out and get something to eat this evening. No lights or helmets on the bikes, but we were protected by having had several changs.